This man decides to divorce his wife and leave unexpectedly. This clip will be at the end, guys, but in this first one, it is definitely not good either. This woman decides to cheat on her long-distance boyfriend.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, you're single. Where you from?
I'm from Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas? Oh, yeah. It's over. You're single. You're single. How far is Austin, Texas?
Like 700 miles from here.
Exactly. So he's not here. I am. You know what I'm saying? Get in with me.
Yeah, this is exactly why I'm kind of against long-distance relationships, especially if one of them is going off to college or someone stuck in the military. They're gonna be surrounded by people like this every day influencing them. You're better off just breaking it off than getting cheated on later on.
Oh, what you want to do? Tell me what you want to do. What we gonna do now?
Finna leave.
Yeah, I'm finna leave.
You can't leave.
Why? Give me one reason why I shouldn't leave you.
Cause I'm pregnant.
Ash Trevino's ex has finally responded to all of her bedbug drama, and he's saying that it's more worser than we think. So for context, there were not only bugs crawling out and around her head, and the live video is hilarious. People kept posting the bug emoji in her live stream, and that just made her more angrier. But this is where it gets more crazier. Outside of Ash's, people saw this pest control truck. If you look more closely, they take care of bed bugs. And because of all of the bedbug drama, Ash had to cancel her trip to LA. And now her ex-boyfriend is dissing Ash in front of everybody. And remember, a few weeks ago, Ash was charged $11,000 for an Airbnb cleanup fee. And now people are saying that that might be because of the bed bugs. And for context, here is the OG bedbug video where she's talking about her dirty hair.
Oh my God. What is that?
No, but I'm saying...
People are noticing she barely reacts to the bedbug. However, her ex Santos has now publicly dissed her 2 separate times. Is Santos wrong for dissing Ash?
Wow, that's absolutely filthy. Bed bugs and she doesn't even care about it. Honestly, I'm even surprised she was able to lock down a boyfriend for a bit of time, because imagine going to a woman's crib and seeing stuff like this all around her house. I would burn all my clothes after meeting her.
I do feel like when I was on TSR, That's So Raven, I felt like boys watched the show because I had big boobs.
What? Man, hell no.
Like,
really?
I feel, yeah, I do. I feel like that was
you
the
were
case.
so funny.
No, I feel like they came for the boobs, they stayed for the comedy, but like...
Oof, is that a chapter?
Because that is a chapter title. They came for the boobs.
I'm coming and I'm staying.
What is you talking about, Raven? What? Big boobs? What, man? Who turned on Disney Channel to look at some titties, man? We kids. We entertained by it. That's like saying, oh, let's turn on SpongeBob. I'm trying to see Sandy Cheeks. Nah, man, we entertained by you, sister. What the f? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Is TSR? I'm thinking she talking about the Shade Room. She said, you talking about That's So Raven.
Or it's because we were 9 years old and thought That's So Raven was a good show. I don't think a single person watched it for that reason. She's just making this up because she just wants to play the victim, or she probably just wants to stay relevant. She faded off into existence, but it's sad to see her end up like this.
Women since living with my lovely girlfriend. She doesn't know where the Matter Daddy is.
The what?
The Matter Daddy.
What's the matter, Daddy?
I don't know, you tell me. And we're gone.
What's your name and occupation?
My name is Lauren. I do admin work.
My name's Stella. I'm a kindergarten teacher.
What's your salary like per year?
50 or 60?
I would say 65 to 70.
What's the minimum salary you'd be looking for in a partner?
200.
200K per year?
Yeah.
Yo, killing me with this.
Does your boyfriend currently make 200K plus?
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Did you guys see how the friend looked at her when she heard 200? Like, these women think they're inflating their own standards and making themselves seem more high value by having higher standards, but you're not. You just look more delusional.
And I said, is that about the marriage? And she said, yes. And then we began to drive back, and I had this sinking feeling in me. And we drove for about 5 minutes in silence, and then I went to put my hand on her lap, and she said, don't touch me, because you won't want to after I've told you what's happened. And that's whenever it drops. And I remember that 10-minute drive back home then felt like an eternity. I was just looking out the window. And we got home, we got into the house, into the kitchen, and I was standing by the kitchen table, hands rested on it, and I said, what's happened? And she said, I've been having an affair with a man from work. And I remember just tears began to stream. I didn't move, completely motionless. Tears began to stream. And then she said, and that's not all. And she said, I'm pregnant with this child. And in that moment, I felt like I lost a lot. You know, I'd lost my wife. I'd lost the life we created. I'd lost the dog, our home, my parents-in-law, her family, everything that I'd really held dear. If someone said, what makes a meaningful life? I would have described these things.
I mean, it doesn't have to feel that way. That's exactly what happened. Your entire life is gone. This is easily the worst thing a man can ever experience in his life. I'm not sure what ended up happening to this guy. I'm not sure what happened after this story, but I really do hope he never got back with her after that.
Can walk around the streets without a shirt on. I think women should have every right to do so. There's honestly no difference. It is just a set of nipples.
Yeah, this is the same thing as a man walking down the street middle of the night with a bag of cash and then wonders why he got robbed. That's all I'm saying.
You're a victim.
One of my married friends told me that when you get married, your husband or your wife or whoever you're marrying, when you get married, your partner actually becomes your immediate family.
Who's entertaining this stuff? Who's paying them to run these shows? Someone please tell me.
I'm in a fully committed, one-sided open relationship on his side.
What draws you to that?
He is a very high-value man.
What are the qualities?
He provides for me in every single way. Keeps my life extremely entertaining. He's rich, he's attractive. He checks every single box that a girl could possibly want, and every girl goes for a man that's in the top 1%, and there's not that much to go around.
And you're loyal to him?
I'm loyal to him, 100% loyal.
Yeah, there's definitely some women out there that would rather stay in a cheating relationship as long as they're getting paid. You're still technically a street worker with extra steps, and you have no self-respect at all.
Hey, don't be smoking cigarettes if you're pregnant. What's wrong with you?
I'm not pregnant, I'm fat, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, I don't know about this take. I know a lot of men nowadays that self-identify as a woman for the afternoon. Yeah, I don't think they'll be holding back anymore.
Should I grow a beard or should I just leave it shaved, clean shaved?
Bro, first of all, your forehead is huge.
Dang.
You're African. I'm African. I have the same issue. When you have a bigger forehead, a low haircut is not going to make your facial aesthetics better. I'm telling y'all, This is why I grew my hair. You motherfuckers don't know the difference between male gaze and female gaze. The thirds of your face right now, your forehead is taking the majority of your face. You should grow out your hair, bro. I mean, you got to start thinking about how you can make some more money and work remote because this is crazy. You being stuck with that look forever is not going to be the best for you. And you should grow out a beard.
Okay.
All right, bro?
Yes, thank you, FedEx. Appreciate it.
So apparently these people pay this man, who is some alpha influencer, to, I guess, get roasted. I'm all for constructive criticism, and if this man is giving genuine advice to fix their life, but he's just making fun of his forehead. Like, there's no constructive criticism here. I don't know how this benefits the person at all. It's the same thing as making fun of a short person. I don't see the point of that.
Things that's hard to forgive my father for. I used to sneak my girlfriend in the house, right? He knew. I thought they wasn't catching me. I was in the room right next to, I don't know what the I was thinking. And I was sneaking in the crib probably late as hell at night, 2 o'clock in the morning or some shit like that. He came to me one day and he was like, hey, I know what you got going on. I know what you're doing. And it's cool. But if your mama find out, she's going to be pissed. And that's on you. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So Pop's on some play, but I just got to make sure moms don't find out. Sneak in there one day. My mom come banging on the door like 4 in the morning. Boom, busting the door. She kicked my girlfriend out, but she talking to my girlfriend like she was some girl on the street that she never met before. I'm like, do you know her? Like, this is like my girlfriend that you see all the time. How the fuck is you going off on her like that? Like, she was talking crazy to her, kicked out and shit. So you know,
4 in the morning.
You know, my girl like blue, like overly blue, embarrassed, all of that. My dad came to the door and went off, bro.
He had to play that role.
This could have won an Oscar, bro. Like, he could have won an Oscar. He went the off, and then he walked off, and then when all the shit was over, he came back and was like, bro, I told you. And like, I mean, it's funny we can laugh at it, but I thought that was just like some,
you thought that was some whole ass shit back then.
Shit. No, right now I still feel like that was some whole ass shit. Cause my thing is like, nigga, you could have just told me don't do it.
Yeah,
you could have just been like, just don't do that. Like, don't do that at all. But to kind of play it like you cool with it, and then even when the whole went down, you could have just not said nothing because you was cool with it. You could have stayed out of it. But for you to like try to acquiesce to her and go the fuck off on me. And he was going hard too. Like he was going hard. I'm looking at this nigga like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, and that's something I feel like it's just hard because I lost a lot of respect. That was probably the first time I saw my dad as a human. That was probably the first time I ever looked at my father as just a regular person.
Yeah, I don't know about this take. Honestly, I think I gained a bit more respect for the father after hearing the story. He pretty much told him in the beginning, if you got caught, you're on your own. And that's exactly what happened. And at the end of the day, this son gets to move on with his life. He could move out of the house. This father has to stay with this woman the rest of his life. There's no escape plan, so obviously, the smart thing to do is side with the mom.
Hope your day gets better. Positive energy.
No! 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 Unacceptable! No! We're supposed to take a picture first. What are you doing? Get it out of your mouth. Get it, come on. Wait, I don't like that one. Devon, stop! Come on.
Stop it. Get rid of people like this who care so much about social media. If you're on a date and they're recording and posting everything, they care more about the attention than you, in my opinion.
When people get married, what do they do with their finances? How do they just suddenly combine everything?
Yes.
They do?
Yes.
And like split everything right down the middle?
No. You combine everything. There's no middle. The preacher didn't say, and now you're a joint venture. He said, and now you're one.
So what if one person makes more than the other? Like,
you're not a partnership. You're a marriage. There is no, let me give you an example, okay?
Okay.
My wife has not had an earned income for 30 years. She stayed home with our children. I do not have an income. We have an income. It's as much hers as it is mine. Spiritually, morally, and by the way, legally. Were she to earn an income, it would be put in a pile with mine, and I don't get more votes if I make more money.
Yeah, this is not the answer she expected, and this is a hard pill to swallow for her. And the only reason she's asking this question is because she started making more money in her job, and she doesn't want to share it with her family. I said this before, but when a man gets a bunch of money, he wants to share it with his family. But when a woman gets a bunch of money, she tries not needing a man, and you can see that in the clip.
I'm just not attracted. Yeah, I feel like the hairstyle, I just would like that more on me than my man, but...
Okay.
Got it.
All right, now, is Micah someone that is your type?
Honestly, Micah, you remind me so much of my mother, who's a beautiful woman, but you really do.
I introduce you to a trick, right?
Yeah.
And you give you 10,000.
So I'm a.
But no.
Yeah.
Whoa,
damn.
huh?
10,000?
Yeah, judging how fast she responded, she definitely has some experience.
Mansplaining.
It's the explanation of something by a man, typically to a woman in a condescending way. For all my female followers out there, condescending means to talk to someone like they're stupid.
He picked someone over me and I'm never gonna be
beautiful. You're beautiful.
I'm never gonna be good enough, and I'd rather God take me today than any other day. She's gonna be good
beautiful. Bye.
Obviously, she's intoxicated, but I'm really surprised about how some women care so much about another man's validation. It's literally like drugs to them. It's crazy.
Bring me my money.
I think you're disgusting.
Immoral,
Yeah.
fucking anti-God,
There we go. Sex means are not for kids.
I'm all for protesting and saying whatever you want. I don't want to take my kid outside though one day and seeing this in the street. It's disgusting.
What the hell are you doing? Where do you think you're going? I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't do nothing to you. So where do you think you're going?
So you're gonna throw my back?
Yeah, of course. What did I do? What did I do to you, Brenton? I didn't do nothing to you. Nothing at all.
So why you put all my clothes on the throw my
Because you're pissing me off. I keep asking you nicely. You said, don't act crazy. I'm asking you nicely. What did I do? What did I do? You over here just packing, didn't say not saying anything to me.
Like,
so what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Just tell me.
I'm just gonna get my
Listen
clothes.
to me. Listen to me real quick.
Let me just get my clothes.
Listen, you say I act crazy. And I'm trying so hard just to talk to you for once.
So apparently, guys, he's just pranking his wife. He does this constantly. They go back and forth, they do this to each other. But I don't find this funny at all. You're scaring your wife, you're leaving unexpectedly, divorcing her, just for entertainment on the internet. If your relationship means that little to you, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. Your partner's misery shouldn't be entertainment for the rest of the world. And I'm not sure why this is becoming more of a trend. I start seeing a lot of these clips, and I don't find them funny at all. Imagine being the wife dealing with this just for the same thing to happen again next week. Just stupid. But anyways, that's just my opinion, guys. That does wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do more content like this, please watch the videos you guys see at the top screen. That's my channel a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.